Welcome to Chaotic Reunion. I'm Javier once again, and here we are in Darksiders. This is a project I've been wanting to do since the inception of the channel in 2011, but never got around to doing it, mostly because I didn't feel like my recording PC could do it at the time. But I'm here now, and this game is wonderful. It's an action-adventure puzzle genre game, which I consider to be one of my favorite genres. It matches with the Zelda series, as well as the popular Okami series, though Darksiders got the shaft. It really was criticized when it first came out, and I'll get more into that as we go along in the project, I'm sure, and I'll repeat it 1,000 times over. That is a shame. My brain just stopped there, like, oh, tell them! But tell them slowly so they can savor it. That being said, I'm so excited to jump in here and to play Darksiders. Now, the other thing too, you'll notice something about this is that I'm not using fraps this time. So I do not know how the quality is going to change. I think it'll be for the better from the tests I've done, as fraps doesn't seem to work too well with Windows 10. I'm using instead NVIDIA Shadowplay, which so far has been a godsend in most of my recording tests. But I need to do an actual project and start it up before I can really say. Anyway, with any PC game I hope to do it forward, we should go over the options in case someone wants to pick this game up. Which, if you find yourself interested in the game as we go along, please stop watching the series and go play it yourself. Come back if you like, or don't. I want to introduce people to this game because it's wonderful and you should play it yourself. Especially with a puzzle game, you know, puzzles are important to solve. Anyway, sadly though, my first PC game has, like, no options at all. It just has resolution options and vertical sync in case you see a lot of tearing, which I don't seem to see a lot of tearing. I'm running at about, it goes from 90 to 100 frames and nothing happens, so, we'll see how it goes. But, I say we hop into... yes is the difficult. I say we hop into Darksiders. Loading commence! Get out of here, mouse.
Since the dawn of time, the armies of heaven and hell have waged an endless war. Drawn to the conflict was the Charred Council, an entity bound by ancient laws to preserve order and balance. It held that any great power, unchecked, threatened the very fabric of the universe. In time, heaven and hell came to honor the council and its laws, for none were beyond the swift and terrible justice of the council's enforcers. A fearsome brotherhood known as the Four Horsemen. Amid the turmoil, the first humans emerged. The council foretold that these weak but cunning creatures would someday be integral to the balance. Thus, a third kingdom was named, the Kingdom of Man. By order of the council, a truce was forged between heaven and hell. The great pact was bound by 7 seals to be broken at the appointed time, when man's kingdom stood ready for the end war. A battle that would bring balance and determine the ultimate fate of the 3 kingdoms.
Scientists
Oh boy, let us waste no time in getting into the butt kicking. Or the ass kicking. This game's rated M, I could curse. Alright, so the general controls, I'm using the mouse and keyboard because I actually find them to be a little bit more comfortable than the controller controls because I beat this game on PC the first time I played it. But we have our general attacks. We can use the left mouse click to attack. We can chain different combos together through different speeds by holding down the button as well. We can lunge into the air. E is going to be our general action command, so we can grab these guys and kill them as quick as possible. Real quick now, though, while we're going through the tutorial, this big guy comes at us. The reason I'm not playing on apocalyptic difficulty is because while I am comfortable with apocalyptic and I think I could do it, I think it would be a lot. There are definitely parts where we would stagnate, and I don't necessarily want that. What was the button to lock on with people? What was it? Uh-oh. I don't remember the button to lock on to people. Okay, fine. We'll just go into chaos form and become this awesome magma dragon creature, which is so cool. And we'll wreck him. Boom! Demon go down. Oh, look at him. He is so sad. But now the way forward is available to us. And we're going to lose our dragon chaos form in a second. So we won't get to enjoy it too often. But we can at least try and wreck some stuff. War is here. Yeah, there's so much war. Look at all the war. Oh, it's so great. It's not taking me out of chaos form for some reason. Oh, there it is. No no sneaking up on me, you bad demon. You don't want to be sneaking up on me. That's just silly. No. Anyway, let's move on. It's important to move on. Oh, wow, it's been a while since I played this game, and I'm super excited. Oh, beat him with the car! He was just like, oh, he's distracted. We'll be fine. Have a car. I think it's Q and no, but it's Q and E, right? Hang on. E. Nope. There's a button to throw the car. I know buttons. Is it this button? It is that button. It's middle mouse for some reason. I also need to figure out how I'm going to be locking onto creatures. That's important. I don't remember how. Nope, wrong button. Well, we get to be Chaos Thing and pretend like we're actually going to take care of this giant rock guy. Oh, no, he tumbled. Attack his feet! Oh, no. Angels. Oh, you thought the angels were good guys? What? Well, maybe they're good guys, but maybe I'm not a good guy. Destroy and maim. Wow, the chaos part does not go down on normal difficulty. This is going to be a bit of a revelation too, because like I've said, I've never played on normal difficulty, so I don't know the changes they have. Oh, look at us. Look at us, we're so cool looking. I love the design of this form.
What is happening?
Whoa, did you see that? They just took part of our health bar. Oh no. And so how the health bar works, since that's been taken away from me now, is for each skull you have, you can lose the entirety of a health bar. So when the entire green bar is depleted, you lose a skull. And you can get that back by obtaining green orbs as you go along, which we'll get more into later. There's a human over here. Excuse me, sir. Could you point me to the nearest Dunkin' Donuts? I'm gonna just say that was the wrong button. Oh boy. Oh, it's a building. It's crumbling. Alright, there's definitely some screen tearing. I will probably want to turn on vertical sync. We're gonna do that. Is menus. Alright, that should help. If it doesn't, oh well. This is being rendered at 60 frames for YouTube anyway. It's mostly gonna be for my benefit that the screen tearing is gone. Kill, murder, maim, destroy. It's not an awful PC port, to be fair, but it's definitely could use work. Just okay. Now, one of the best parts about this game, in my opinion, is all the kill animations. So throughout the combat, it's all splashy stuff and gory and stuff. Excess amounts of blood. So if you're squeamish, this game's not for you, even though it is just red pixels. of just popping out of a human being. Or human being. Creatures. But yeah. That building has a rash! Oh my god. Demonic growth can be traversed. Press space to jump onto its surface and begin climbing. We will definitely do that. I was trying to go into chaos where I'm not realizing that we lost it. Alright, I do still have to figure out how to lock on it, guys. I'm probably going to have to do that in here. Do I have to press spacebar? No, you don't. You can just walk onto it. And you can press Alt to dash around at any point in time, so that's always nice. How convenient that it decides to grow as soon as I get here. Lamp! No one wanted that lamp. It was an ugly lamp. Whoever wanted that, they're lying to you. Human! I shall... wow, I can't kill the humans. Well, I can do that to them, but I can't grab them. I actually feel a little bad now. Whoops. Alright. Eaten to eat again. I love these billboards. I always like to stop and just remember them. Bebop. Weapons of Law. 8-ball law. And Hansen. Goldberger was over there. There's Moi Moi's. Noctors. Wait. Knock Doctors? Noctors? I actually don't know how you would say that. Noted. Anyway, moving on now. We can go ahead and traverse this rope over here. Or line, I suppose. And now it's showing us that we can traverse sideways on the stuff. How did you even... Hey, dude. Dude, what are you... that is a dude, that is a building. I'm gonna put him out of his misery. He's like, no! The trembling force of gray concrete! How dare you yeah, this human being. Anyway, we're gonna move on with life now. And up we go. Oh, look at that. Teaching us how to do that, and we can knock these guys flying, because why not? You're gonna have to have combat on these at some point. Hey, don't you be. Wow, they're trying to hit me, but they're out of range, so it's not really working for them. Poor guys. Alright. In this combat encounter in this room, which, come on, you know there's a combat encounter in this. But this combat encounter also introduces these gateways and a giant crystal. It's the finger of the devil. Alright. Wow, they take like no health to die. Alright, come on. What button is to lock onto you? Stop hitting me. Alright, come on. What's the button? That button is to walk. I don't want to walk. Come on. It's one of these buttons. Shift? It is shift. Okay. Noted. That's actually rather awkward. Just to kind of hold shift. But we're gonna work with it. That's gonna be a thing. We'll be fine. Can I toggle that? Actually, that sounds like a wonderful thing to be able to toggle that. Where are the controls? Where are the... Is there no way to change the controls? The key mapping. That's important. Alright. There's movements. Melee. Focus. Left shift. Toggle focus. It's F. Okay, so F is to toggle focus. I thought I was pressing F at some point. Stop hitting me. Wow. How rude. Oh yeah, that's much better. To be able to toggle it at will. Just stab him. Alright. I suppose you're also noticing that there's a combo meter over there, and that does help. It gets you more of the currency later on that we'll use to spend on things, which we can't necessarily get right now, so there's no point in really delving into it. I'm taking this table for security reasons. And they just took my table. I didn't even know. I didn't even know they'd take your table. I wanted that table. It was a great table, and a helicopter. That bat creature really wanted that helicopter. It wanted to mate with it. I'm gonna assume that's what. I'm just gonna assume that was what it was after. But how the combo meter works anyway, getting back on track, is that you get one for every hit you make, and if you miss a hit in your combo or you end up getting hit at one point, your combo meter will go back to 0. So that's a problem. So don't miss, and you'll be fine. And like, it moves like this if you're doing the spin move. It's not too detrimental because as long as you hit at one point in that combo, you're not going to get injured. You're not going to be hindered too much. But it can be a bit of a problem later on when there's so much to do and you're spasming about to get the best combos and get the best rewards out of some things. You're going to want to be more cautious than spamming. Alright. I think it's time now that we go see what's beyond this corner. More angels and an ominous human.
Impossible. Abaddon. What is this? Where are my brothers? This cannot be. The final seal.
My lord!
How did this happen? The seventh seal was not broken.
Abaddon! What in heaven's name have you done?
I answer the call.
Oh boy, that's a big demon. And it just killed Abaddon, our angel friend, or maybe enemy, who knows. Anyway, so, to fight this demon creature, what he's going to do is he's going to throw cars at you. You can just go ahead and aim them, throw it at his face, and then when he gets mad, you can throw another one at him if there's multiples, but in most cases you won't get multiples to do that with. But when he pops down, you go ahead and hit him a few times, he'll get really mad, and then that's how the cycle continues. However, one of his major attacks is to smash the ground and like move it about like this. So he's going to lift it, and you want to jump at that point to avoid taking major damage. This fight's really simple. It is the first fight in the game. Alright, this attack, which I forgot he had, so I just dodged it. And he's going to do it again with his other hand. I have two hands, so that means I do 2 attacks. He's good at counting. He's great at math. Alright. Oh man, my cars. Dude, you gotta let me throw them at you. Alright, and have another car. Ow. And we'll do that again, and we'll hit him some more. And if you've played a Zelda game, you know how how you can tell when it's time to finish this. 3 strikes, you're out is the general rule for boss fights, and I'm sure you understand this one's no different, especially since it's the tutorial. Baseball has some influence in the world. Alright, and dodge. Wait, do I even need to dodge? Can I just kind of Strafe. Yeah, I can just strafe that around that. Alright. So now he's gonna throw one more time. Look at all those cars. Those beautiful, beautiful cars. Oh. Guess you don't have to aim at his face, do you? But I want to hit him in the face with the car. Stop. Oh my god. I'm never prepared for that. Oh, okay. Now we can press this and say goodbye to our demon friend. Or not. Oh, no. Oh, God.
The law has been broken. And so have you, Horseman. The law is clear. When the seventh seal is broken, 4 horsemen shall ride forth to punish the wicked, be they sons of men, lords of heaven, or the dregs of hell. All upon the earth will be judged, and the pact forged anew. You forget your post, horseman. You forget the law. No call was given, yet the destroyer marched, and there you were found, under his black banner, if the claims are true. To hell with your claims. The seals were broken. I was summoned. Then where are the other horsemen? Were they not summoned as well? The 7 seals are hidden, as they have been since the pact was forged eons ago. All of them intact. There was no call. You aided the Dark Ones, broke a sacred covenant that has doomed mankind, and threatened the balance. Do you deny it? When I rode, heaven and hell were already at war. Abaddon was there. He knew something. Abaddon fell, fighting off the chaos you unleashed. I fought powerless against the demons, and still you accuse me? Your defeat proves nothing. Likely the Destroyer cast you aside when he was finished with you. You have defiled the law, Horseman. You will be punished. I serve only the Council. Only the balance. As the Horsemen always have. Send me back. I will punish the ones responsible. How? What hope do you have against the Destroyer's armies? You are powerless. Then I will fail, and the demons will have carried out your sentence. Very well. You will return to the Earth, but you will be watched. Come forth. Remember that, or I will really get under your skin. Rise, war, and arm yourself.
Well then, that changes things a little bit. We thought we were rising up to stop the chaos, and it seems that everyone thinks we caused it. We'll be heading to Earth soon, but it's not going to be today. Abinavie, Chaotic Reunion. Let me know if you're excited for the rest of this series, because I sure am. And there's my sword. We're not going to get the sword now. But please, look on Chaos Eater in awe. Up in Aviev Chaotic Reunion, there's a lot of chaos in this episode. It's in the name. Goodbye.